Whether you're a penguin, a priest, or a president, mistakes are unavoidable. And when things do go wrong, as leaders, our reaction will determine both the extent and type of impact on our teams. We do not have the power to choose every situation. We do have the power to choose if we will let negativity infect ourselves and our teams like a virus, or to choose a path of optimism and growth. So here they are, 3 very simple steps grounded in positive psychology that will allow you and your team to move from defeated to optimistic. Step number 1, concentrate. When things go wrong, the first thing we want to do is switch our focus, our concentration from who to what. We want to switch from who screwed up to what happened and why. We need to shift from blaming people to a calm, measured analysis of the situation. Here are 4 quick places to start that analysis. Number 1, and often the best place to start, is the process. Did a process break down? Did somebody miss a step? Start there. Then move to communication. Was an email missed? Was a communication misunderstood? This is another very common area of breakdown. Here's the third important area. Did the team have all the necessary tools and resources to succeed? Finally, take an inventory of all the external forces that surrounded the project and see if you can find anything there that might give you a hint as to what went wrong. And let's remember, as leaders, that what is in our heart and in our head will be projected into those processes. So let's be sure that we stay positive. For example, watch your words. See what sort of words you're using. Here are some to watch out for. Number 2, isolate. Step number 2 is about isolation, quarantine. We want to contain this situation, and like always, it starts in our heads. And this is the mental virus that we have to isolate and get rid of. And positive psychology tells us there's 2 words in that statement that are the enemy. The first word to watch out for is everything. That idea that we just can't get anything right. And the second one is always. This always happens to us. Those are words that represent in psychology 2 dimensions of pessimism. Everything is screwed up and it always happens to us. It's deep and it's wide, and that's a very dangerous mentality that you have to defeat. Okay, we have this guy under control. Now let's take a look at a few steps we can take proactively. Number 1, a little bit of a cliche, but you know this. Let's capture the lesson. Let's learn from it. You've heard that. But here's what I want us to do. I want us to write it down and capture it so we can refer to it in the future. And here's why we're doing that and how we want to think about that. We're not capturing it so that we can pull it out and beat anybody up later. Number 1, we're doing it so we can prevent a repeat. And let's use this opportunity to not just capture what went wrong, but to look forward at how can we actually take our game up a few levels next time. And remember, we know the power of words. So here are some words that give you a feel for, again, how we're talking about this process and why we're doing it. And our third and final step, celebrate. Yep, you heard me right. Our third and final step as leaders is to shift our team's focus to our blessings and opportunities. There are always good things going on inside of a team. Somebody graduated from a certification. Somebody got promoted. Look for those things and let's start talking about those now. There's always a birthday coming up. Start talking about planning the birthday. The trick here is to put things in perspective and help the team understand, help yourself grasp the reality that no matter what the team or the company's facing, there is always a way to improve and reach higher. That's it. It's not complicated. In 3 easy steps, you and your team can move from that defeated and deflated feeling to an upbeat, optimistic, positive feeling by concentrating, isolating, and celebrating. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you enjoyed it, if you got value, click subscribe, please. I'm coming out with new videos every week. And don't forget, on el6leader.com, there's an open calendar where you can go and book time with me right now. I hope to talk to you soon. And until we do meet again, please remember, be better today than yesterday, every day.